maintenant à Monsieur Agnew.
Thank you very much, Mr. Agnew, for 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Good. Right. During my farming lifetime, I have seen wheat yields triple. And during my farming lifetime, I've seen sugar beet yields triple. In addition to that, those sugar beet have gone from being randomly monogerm to consistently monogerm. And all that is down to the efforts of plant breeders. And they have to be rewarded for the work that they do. They are in great competition with other plant breeders, and the farmer, I can assure you, is the most brutal customer of the lot, and if he doesn't like a variety he will drop it like a stone. And the price of failure for a plant breeder is very high indeed. It's 10 years' work straight down the drain. Somebody was talking about maintaining seed banks. I can assure you that the seed breeders themselves do that. Actually, seed is one of the farm inputs that farmers have a huge degree of control over. And in the UK, a farmer has three choices. He can either maintain an old variety on which no royalty is payable, or he can multiply up a new variety. He will then have to declare that he has done so and pay a modest acreage royalty. He can expect to be inspected, or he can simply buy a bag of seed where the royalty is part of the price. All of these things he can do. This works well in the UK. I do not see the necessity to call on the Commission to interfere in this in any way at all. Right, I've got a blue card. I've finished, so I'll take it.
Acceptez-vous une question?
Will you accept a question from Mr. Smith?
I'll accept Mr. Smith's question, but he should be wearing a kilt.
Allez, Monsieur Smith, je vous en...
Mr. Smith.
I'm grateful to the member for giving way, and you'll be well aware Burns Night is coming up, so I will be wearing a kilt in Brussels for 3 nights next week as we celebrate our national poet, but that's not actually the reason I'm rising. I pay tribute to your personal interest and activity on the Agriculture Committee. You're an active and engaged member, but I can't help thinking that I hope you agree with us that surely the way to deal with the problems that you've raised and the problems that are raised in this report and the problems that colleagues have raised is by all of us working together within our family of nations and our single market to make sure that we maximise the benefits for our consumers of the single market to the benefit of our producers. I'd be curious to hear your response to that, given your party's position of isolationism within the world market.
We're not isolationists, we're just the opposite. We want to trade with the whole world and not just be bogged down with the EU. I didn't raise any problems. I said there's something working satisfactorily, so don't interfere with it. I will give you an example of the market. I'm an egg producer, free-range eggs. They're in surplus in 2011. No subsidy on that. I accepted the discipline of my packer and I reduced my production to squeeze out the surplus. And because I did that and made the sacrifice, it worked, and the packer then gave me a cash compensation. That's the free market working, but the farmers must accept discipline, and it's no good running to the taxpayer the whole time. Thank you.
Bien, l'incident est clos et je donne...
The incident is now closed. I'll give the floor to Mrs.